Hi guys, welcome to Gemini DEACAN number 2. So which DEACAN are we going to be talking about?
Right, we're going to be talking about DECAN number 2, but it's going to be as usual as we know, we're going to talk about Venus. So this DECAN number 2 is ruled by Venus. So just a little bit more about this planet Venus. Venus is all about pleasure, especially pleasure shared with someone else. This planet concerns itself with love, romance, and harmony in our emotional attachments, marriages, friendships, and other unions, like business partnerships, for instance. Venus is content to spread happiness and tenderness, all while teaching us to love and appreciate others and the things that we possess. Venus also is about attractiveness, how we attract others. And thanks to Venus's energy, socializing with and relating to others are important to this planet. Beauty is also deeply associated with Venus, like the arts, music, dance, literacy, and a sense of, I think we're also with Venus, is they're all about, how people look, like we just said. Venus teaches us to indulge our senses and reveal in the beauty of our world. This planet is linked to refinement, culture, harm, and grace. Also, it is a feminine energy and it rules Taurus and Libra, the 2nd and 7th house. So now we are going to go on to 2nd DECAN, Gemini.
They're ruled by the Venus.
These ones are ruled by Venus. If your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th of June, that's 10 to 20 degrees Gemini, you belong to the 2nd DECAN of Gemini. So remember that, guys. You are likely to have quite a few romantic relationships before settling down for marriage. But because you are not as strong and determined as a monk, plus the fact that you have a rather big, huge sexual appetite, there's a possibility that you'll be very tempted to stray from your spouse.
Oh, wow.
Because it's Venus, it's about beauty, the aesthetics. If some delicious thing with nice legs comes your way, remember it could be man or woman, and tries to work their charm on you, or you feel sexually neglected, frustrated, or bored. So that can happen if you feel bored, like Gemini. You are inclined to remain friends with your exes, especially those with whom you connect with on a mental level. So even though this is Venus, it's still Gemini mental.
Okay.
You might have an overwhelming urge to contact them when the blues hits and you need someone to talk to, or when the curious cat in you wonders how they're doing. So it's a mixture of two. Being a peace-loving person, maintaining harmonious relationships with others matter a lot to you. You are not only diplomatic enough to know how to talk to people and what should never be said, but also have the imagination to forgive past offences. Though they may find it difficult to forget the pain or loss you suffered due to other people's selfish actions, it's very sensitive. Remember, this one's about sense. Friends are a huge part of your life, and if they have proved themselves to be worthy or receiving your niceness, you won't hesitate to put on your superhero cape and head to their rescue. That's nice, isn't it? You have a generous pursuit in addition to a loving heart and a pair of willing hands. Your optimism these people's optimism is very courageous. People are drawn to them like bees. Having said that, you can be cold, cruel, or calculative if you discover that your best friend, for instance, isn't true and has been taking advantage of your kindness. You have zero tolerance for needy Nancys and clingy Carolines that lead on to you for too much. Too often you are afterwards they can grow very resentful towards those that don't allow them freedom. Remember, Gemini, freedom. To do what you want and suffocate you with unrealistic high expectations. They can be very indecisive. It's probably their greatest weakness, as you often don't know whether to listen to their heart. They don't know whether to listen to their heart or follow their head. Some of these people, some people may accuse these Geminis of being unreliable, very like winsel, because they tend to change their mind a lot. Often at the last minute. I can imagine that can you know, people of definitely. You are also they're also very easy influenced. Let's say gullible.
It's not a good thing though.
They even though they're easy influenced and gullible, and they can be very trusting, which means you will need to they need to be especially selective in who they seek advice or opinion from, or who they let into their circle as well. I'll say with this decan, because it's ruled by Venus, is like probably the most peaceful.
Yeah.
But saying that they still have the Gemini traits. You know, so I like this decan.
Yeah, I've got friends this decan. It's quite they get on well actually.
Very peaceful. So guys, let us know what you think of this decan. Check. Remember, obviously check to see if you're this decan as well, and let us know your thoughts.
And also, just remind them what week again.
If you're born between the 1st and the 10th of June.
Okay, we know quite a few people.
Yeah.
Don't we? Okay, guys, you heard what Nikki K said. Please leave your comments below. Take it easy. Peace out.